Hello everybody and welcome to the ByteMark. Now, today I'm going to be discussing a specific game, but before we get into that said game, there's something that I forgot to mention so many weeks or months back. Basically, Activision pulled all Transformers games from Steam and the PlayStation Store. And this also includes the Legend of Korra game for those who are interested. Of course, I'm guessing it has to do with licensing issues or something like that. And let me just check to see if TMNT is on there. There's possibly going to be some others in that regard. Oh, okay, so only one TMNT game is there. Apparently some other ones got removed as well. But let me just double check real quick, because I'm not entirely certain. Hang on. Okay, so it's basically just most TMNT games. Or just the one, I forget. The only one I remember was that Mutants in Manhattan game that they did. That came out quite recently by Platinum Games. Anyway, moving on. With that being said, let's move on to another thing that got removed. And that would be the DLC for this game that I really did enjoy, as well as it got ruined technically. Because, well, the console versions of this game actually run pretty well, and Frank mostly picks up... Basically, he moves well enough at a good enough speed, even when not being upgraded all the way to the max. But if you were to play the PC version, there would be frame rate issues out the ass. It chugs a lot. It's really not a good thing, and there's no controller support for the PC version of the game. I tried to find fixes for the said game, but there really isn't. Yeah, it's a pretty bad endeavor. There's not even a borderless windowed option, which is another irritating option. So yeah, now, please note, with the removal of all the DLC, I'm going to go over which ones specifically were removed, besides just these four that are mentioned here. I'll explain all the DLC to you. It's going to be done really quickly. Okay, this is the content for Off the Record. Okay. Now it says PS3 DLC, but it's also been on 360 and PC. So moving on. The Cyborg Skills Pack, which basically includes the head, the cyborg head, face, body, and feet, and gives the player improved performance with electricity-based weapons, which is awesome, but it's been, of course, nerfed, which is another issue. I mean, all these DLC were apparently removed for a certain reason, but I will be getting to the description of each one before I explain why they were all removed, which is in the next tab. The Firefighter Skills Pack, which includes the fireman helmet, the fireman helmet, mustache, jacket, and boots. It makes the player immune to fire damage and gives oh, god damn it! It gives increased speed when carrying or assisting survivors, and of course it increases durability with the fire axe, plus a new attack. It allows players to kick open doors, but you know, that's pretty awesome. I believe that also happens in 3, except you don't need that DLC for it. So yeah, let's see. Then there's the BBQ Chef Skills Pack, which of course includes said items like the title suggests: the BBQ chef hat, chef face, chef apron, and chef sandals. Players wearing this full costume gain extra health from grilled foods such as BBQ chicken, ribs, and hamburgers, and they gain new attacks with the chef knife and meat cleaver weapons, plus new deadly attacks with ketchup, mayo, and mustard. Explosions are bigger when wearing this costume pack as well. Also, the ketchup and mustard, they basically light zombies on fire, which is pretty cool. They're very flammable. And then there's the Game Breaker DLC, which the Game Breaker pack / DLC, which I really like. It also basically it gives the player the ability to cheat, and it grants them instant PP or XP, prestige points. Clock manipulation, God mode, infinite ammo, infinite weapon durability, super damage, super speed, big head mode, bodybuilder mode, dumb zombies, flat Frank. I've never thought I'd be saying that. a flat version of Frank, giant hands, and cinema filter options. Now, of course, there's a various assortment there, but and you can only use those in because I used to have this until they patched it out. Thanks, Capcom, fuckers. so you, even if it's like shown to be available, there's no way to really like add it in game again. Because okay, at least not for the Steam version. Anyway, 360 looks like, for the 360 version, it looks like you can still be able to download it, but apparently the Game Breaker pack has been patched out, which is quite annoying, through an update. A free update, of course, that's apparently mandatory, because every game needs to be updated nowadays. Oh wait, didn't I just do the Cyborg Skills pack? I think I fucking did. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, yeah, you can tell this is pretty insulting that they would do something like that. Remove all of these. Now, their reason for removing said things sounds somewhat reasonable, but let's go over that reason and then my reflection to the said thing, to the reason. Okay, Dead Rising 2 OTR DLC packs issue. Now, this is what Capcom's customer service posted. Hello, Dead Rising fans. We are aware that some users have been unable to access the following DLC packs after purchasing and playing a DR2 OTR. The BBQ Chef Skills Pack, Cosplay Skills Pack, Firefighter Skills Pack, the Cyborg Skills Pack. Due to some issues that users are experiencing with these DLC packs, they have been removed from the Steam store. We're continuing to actively look into this issue. Actively, yeah. Sure you are, dickheads. Users who purchase the DLC users who purchase the DLC packs and are affected by this issue can submit a refund request to Steam. We will let you know of any information. We apologize for any inconvenience. I may be called a racist for doing that, but they are Japanese, so whatever. Okay, okay. Here's the thing to know, right? This was posted 2 years ago, right? I want to let you guys know that, let me go ahead and bring this up here. Hang on, let me... Okay. Alright, I don't know why this is mostly positive. I mean, I'm certain those who can play with the keyboard and mouse can be able to do it, because not only is there no controller support with this fucking game, but this version of the game is just partial controller support. If there's a way to get it to work with controller support, I'm all ears, but I wasn't able to actually work that out at all. I was before, but now I can't for some reason, which is bullshit. So yeah, as you can tell, all the DLC for this game is gone. Like I said, the frame rate chugs. So yeah, this game is heavily neglected. It's a problem. Even when Frank moves, it feels slow. Even when you get to max settings. And all that DLC that I mentioned is gone. And it's 2 years later since that, incident in which Capcom removed all this DLC. And apparently the issue is not fucking fixed. What the hell, Capcom? Fix your shit. I mean, I know that you you specifically care more about the future games like Dead Rising 3, which is, in my opinion, a whole lot better. But you need to fix this game, in my opinion. You need to fix the issues you're having with this entirely. Because even though Dead Rising 3 has some performance issues and has some lag or whatever, but there's a way to actually get this to work out well. And there's a way to unlock the frame rate, as I've also heard. A way to improve upon that issue. Hell, even Batman Arkham Knight. Its Steam version is actually a lot better. So, I don't really understand why OTR doesn't specifically get that same exact treatment. But whatever. But hey, maybe they will fix it so far. Who knows? Hopefully they will. But I have my doubts. They're probably not going to fix it because they don't always fix every issue. Maybe they'll re-release the game. Who knows? But moving on. Hopefully there will be a lot better Dead Rising games at some point, even though with the absolute failure of let's see, Dead Rising 4. I know that Dead Rising 4 actually, how do you put it? It has its own issues, but it's actually playable in comparison to the state that OTR is in. So hopefully they'll fix it. They probably won't, because, you know, Capcom, they like to piss people off, as well as make money, because they're fans of microtransactions and remaking games, including ruining certain icons, like Mega Man, for instance. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. There really isn't much else to say other than this really should be rectified as soon as possible. Please, Capcom, listen to us, or if anyone who is willing to make this game more playable for others, that would be great. Who knows, it may actually happen. However, of course, there should be some agreement worked out in that regard. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for my explanation and reflection on all this, because it's bullshit that just needs to be tended to. That's all I really got to say. So, anywho, yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next videos. Stay batty, my friends.